The latest. Thank you for your love and support. World Bank leader told African leaders to start investing in their youth so that the youth will remain in their countries instead of traveling abroad. Our leaders met in Africa.
First process of mobilizing resources of the IDA. These resources have enabled the low-income country to face the COVID crisis in particular and to finance development actions. This time, the needs are greater. It would take 120 billion. Point of correction, no poverty reduction action took place in Africa. $120 billion stressed Mauritanian President Mohamed. Our plea is motivated by the scale of the challenges we face and by the immensity of the efforts required to put our continent on a trajectory of emergency, and needs are greater. We would need $120 billion, stressed the Mauritanian president. Oh God, Africa. Africa, who did this to you? Who did this to you? And development, the meeting to announce contributions is scheduled for December 4 and 5th.
With the World Bank leaders. And some of the leaders in Africa were talking about the challenges, what they have done, and what they are supposed to do. Their education and everything, and they have to choose what is more important for them to do as leaders. And they said they have a lot. Unlike somewhere called G, when somebody is trying to become the president and says that when he does certain things, what will be left for him to do when he gets a chance to become the president, even if he could do it now. The World Bank leader is telling you, the African leaders, that you have a lot to do. And you have to address the issues of the youth so that your youth will stop moving out, like William Ruto, who is taking his youth out to Germany, the talented ones that will stay in Kenya to move Kenya ahead to Germany to go and help develop German economy, all in the name of getting the youth something to do. Now the World Bank leader, where you go to borrow money from, is telling you enough of all these your excuses. Do the needful. Keep your youth in your countries. Do things that will not push them out of your countries. Not that the youth want to move out. Who want to go and live in this cold and be a slave or a servant? When we go to whether any part of the world as an African, thinking we are going to get better life. No, we are only going there as slaves because we keep going to go and work in the plantation. Don't deceive yourselves that now the plantation farms are not there. They are there. The cleaning, the other things that you do is still the plantation farms you work in. That's why they are trying to keep African poor, so that we will not have everything that we need and we'll keep coming there so they can get cheap labor. If the citizens of these respective countries want to work, what they demand from their governments is higher than what they give to we the Africans when we get there. When we talk, they say the youth are making noise. Now the people that you are running to are telling you the problem to your face. What education are you giving to us? What better education do we receive in Africa? When we don't have textbooks, the necessary things that we need in the schools to aid teaching and learning, we don't have them. And you always find excuses. Today there is not that, yet you have gold, you have diamond, you have bauxite, you have everything that the West do not have. The same people you run to go and borrow don't have them. You know the reason to which they give you this aid. You know why they are giving you the aid every blessed day is to keep you poor so you can be paying taxes and they'll keep getting revenue, yet the African leader will go. Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso have never gone to them. IMF was even begging to give them money for free. They refused. With the sanctions they've received, Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso is still progressing. Now these people are saying it to your face. We hope that you will take it from them. Now they are tired. Everybody is talking ill of Africa. We are treated second-class human beings wherever we go. We do not want to keep leaving Africa. Now the World Bank that you go to take money from is telling you, do something meaningful for your youth so that they will stop moving out of Africa. We hope that you take it. You do the needful. We are tired of moving out. We want to live in Africa, change Africa, develop Africa. Home sweet home. United we stand. Divided we fall. So that's the latest around the world and in World Bank.
Sectors, be it social sector or economic production. So there is that figure everyone knows, maybe most of you know about the electricity connectivity in Rwanda, which was at a rate of 6% in 2009, and now have reached 78% today of connected household to electricity.
Noise for a strong IDA replenishment. We think, I believe, IDA replenishment or IDA has been a lifeline for some of us, the low-income countries. We are making efforts, but our efforts are not enough. What we have done in Sierra Leone, for instance, with IDA support, we have embarked on education. The World Bank leader was right to say, as leaders, we have several things to do, but you have to be intentional and purposeful in choosing what you have to embark on.
Time for you to make some noise. Make people hear that we are in a world in which borders will not protect us from health challenges and climate challenges, and the aspirations of young people deserve to be addressed. So they stay in their home country and build the wealth of that country, or they go to a country because they are desired to be there by what they bring. Because our problems are too big to solve $1 at a time. We need public money, we need multilateral money, but we need the private sector and we need philanthropic money. People like you involved, people like Bridgewater involved. We need all shoulders at the wheel